Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a serious, informative video, and I think will give you some good information as to what type of shotgun to choose for personal home defense. Now, we all have our opinion on this. This is a deep subject with all of us gun enthusiasts. What shotgun should we use? Should it be a pistol grip, like this Winchester with proof steel? We'll talk about it in a moment. All these safety check guns. Should it be a Mossberg 500 pistol grip? Or should it be a Remington 870 in this configuration, which I love, and we'll talk about it. Or should it be this? A pistol. Let me just grab this SIG, beautiful Equinox. Oh, beautiful. Maybe it's a pistol that you want. But really this video is focused on shotguns. And we're going to talk about ammunition here also. You know, in the past, before this accident happened to my friend, I used to be an advocate for a pistol grip shotgun for using at home. Right? Small, light, not long. You can put a forward grip on the front if you want, which, I don't know. I kind of like this better. Like this Mossberg 500 without the forward grip. Whatever. You got a pistol grip shotgun. Or, like I said, you've got a shotgun with a stock. And that could be any shotgun out there with a stock. I'm going to tell you why I chose this one. Let me tell you the story. I'm at the range. I have it on video. Of course, I will never post it. Can we see? My wife is here. Say hello.
Hi everybody.
Just take our time, have some fun with the video. Alright, this was the actual gun he was using. He was using my gun, my shotgun. This Mossberg 500, cameo finish, really trick. And I'm talking to him about, using a 12 gauge for personal home defense, pistol grip, because it's light and all the things I said previously. Small, easy to conceal in your home, hide it away somewhere. And I feel really bad because it got hurt seriously, right in front of me. And this is what happened. Now, before I tell you what happened, let me do it this way. Let me tell you a little story behind pistol grip shotguns. And I'm doing this on the fly. I didn't do a bunch of research and study up on this, but I do know it in my head. The pistol grip shotgun was designed for riots in the 60s. That's when it was invented, basically. Riots in the late 60s. Remember those riots in the late 60s? If those of you who are my age? It's out of control in the United States. So they got these to shoot rubber bullets, flare guns, tear gas. Perfect for that, right? Not much recoil with rubber bullets. Perfect. Trained police who will be trained to go like this. Boom, boom, keep it down, boom, keep your pistol grip down, keep it down, keep it down. Or if they're shooting up in the air like this, keep your grip down, because that recoil is going to come down even if you're shooting rubber bullets. Imagine shooting double-aught 12 gauge shells. And that's what my buddy did. New to a pistol grip shotgun. Okay. So, now I'll tell you the story. We're at the range, and he shot some of these like this. Boom. Now the recoil with a double-aught buck is serious, especially on your hand, but more importantly what it does is it comes up every time. Up. And then you get excited and you see like, oh, I'm missing my target, think of reality. And then you want to boom! Hits him in the jaw. Breaks his jaw. If it was a quarter of an inch up, he would have lost all of his bottom teeth. God knows what would have happened to reconstruction of his whole jaw. Just got to the hospital a week ago. He was in the hospital, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. It was a mess. He's a mess. They have to put steel plates and all this titanium stuff and rebuild his jawbone. Freak accident? Yeah, you think it's a freak accident? It was a stupid accident. Because it's taken powerful rounds, like we're about to talk about ammunition here in a moment, and putting it into a pistol grip and not practiced them previously with maybe some rubber bullets that do not have such an amount of recoil, and practice them with that to get the knack of it and to keep it down. Okay? I feel pretty bad. I haven't mentioned this because I've been mourning a little bit his injury. It's terrible. So I have to bring you this message. A pistol grip shotgun, in my opinion, after this accident and after me shooting it that day, well, I've shot this a lot, especially this one. I've had this one since I'm a little kid. Since I'm like, I don't know, 18 at least, 25 years or something. And I have shot this a couple thousand rounds, and I've never had a problem with it, but you got to always be cognitive to keep it down. So now, for personal home defense, is this good for getting back on target? If you're sound asleep and an intruder comes in your home, is a pistol grip shotgun really the best thing? I don't think so. Because you're half asleep, you see someone, you just might go bang and smash your face out. Think about it. Or you do a good job. You shoot from your hip, bang, you nick him, and he's coming at you. Who knows what? 2 or 3 guys are coming at you, and you just have to hit him, so you have to aim. You can't aim with a pistol grip shotgun from your hip. These were designed for riots, not for, in my opinion, this is my opinion. You guys jump in there. If you guys think you can aim from your hip better than any traditional shotgun with a stock, you tell me, would you rather have your shoulder take the recoil or your wrist, your shooting hand? And when you're under stress, the pistol grip shotgun, I'm going to keep saying it, these are designed for riot police. They're not designed for you to be in a stressful situation and protect your life. Because you can hurt yourself, and he did. And I don't want to see anybody to hurt yourself anywhere in the world who gets a pistol grip shotgun. Get them. If you want to get them, great. If you want to really shoot 300, 400, 500 rounds before you would ever use it for personal defense, well then that's thumbs up. But rarely people do that, unfortunately. Sometimes they'll get a gun, they'll go to the range once or twice. All right, I'm good to go. You get a home intruder, you're under stress, who knows what's going on, you have family in the house. You can hurt yourself with the recoil hitting you right there in the jaw, teeth, anywhere. Anywhere, in the chest. These things, they punch back with double-aught buck in there, or triple-aught buck. We'll talk about ammo. Now, the reason why I chose this shotgun, particularly, even though it's a hunting shotgun, it's called the turkey gun. And if you go to Remington's site and you go to the 870s, there's about 7 different configurations of, look at the stock. Got a nice good glance at that? That's beautiful, isn't it? Because you have a stock and you've got the pistol grip all in one. And you've got the rubber on the back to protect your shoulder for recoil. Now you can aim. Bad guy, okay, come on at me. Come on at me. You can aim and keep shooting. No problem with injuring your face. No problem with hitting your target. It's going to be pretty difficult to hit your target from your hip. It won't be, because it's a shotgun, when people say, well, you got this big spray coming at them. Tell you what, under stress, things change. I did not recommend the pistol grip shotguns. I'm sorry, after that injury, it just turned my stomach against them. And if you want to get them and use them to practice, and really practice a lot, and then use it for personal home defense, well then thumbs up, because now you're acclimated to it. And you started with birdshot, and then you went up and up and up, all the way to triple-aught buck. Let's talk about ammo now. I guess I'll do this sitting down. That's a pretty serious subject because it caught me off guard seeing someone injured like that. Now, this ammo here, the Sabot slug from Winchester, it's approximately a .58 caliber, hollow point. This is one of the most harmful slugs there are on the planet, if not the most harmful slug. Winchester claims this will take out a large game animal at 200 yards, one shot. So imagine what it'll do to a human being. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to put in your gun for personal home defense, and this is the reason why, what ammo to put. We'll talk about different ammunition for shotguns and personal defense shotguns. That's what this concept of this video is. What shotgun should you use? Pistol grip or shotgun with a stock? Which ammunition should you use? Slug? Hollow point? Possibly. If you're in a home by yourself, no children, no family, yeah, right? Maybe you want to mix and match, and that's what I do. I mix and match. So, and I'm cognitive of where I'm at, where my shotguns are at, and where my family is at, my children are at, and first floor, second floor. Usually the bad guy will enter, of course, on the first floor, but you never know. They could hop up a ladder and get in your children's bedroom. You never know where the bad guy's going to come into your house, but you have to be cognitive of where you store your shotgun, and I'm on a 3-acre property, so my system here, that's a whole other video of how I keep them hidden, away from children, and also what ammunition I keep in my shotguns. I'll put out there in the future, but I don't really like to tell you what ammunition to put in your shotgun, because if someone ever does do what I say, and then something happens and they have to kill someone, a bad guy, I don't want to be, if something goes wrong or he gets killed, I don't want to be the one who says, well, Weapons Education said to use this ammo, and that's why I used the slug, and it went through 3 walls and killed a neighbor in an apartment building. So I'm not going to tell you what ammo to put in, but I'm just going to tell you some options. And I want you guys all to jump in and say, yeah, I would do this. I would use 100% of slugs, which I doubt you would want to do. I like to mix and match. I like to put the first 2 rounds, I mean, usually these shotguns carry what, 7, 8 rounds? With some bird shot. This is the first 1, maybe 2. And that's it. Now, depending on where I'm in the house. Now, if I'm in the back of the property, I'm all double up buck and up. If I'm in the back of the property. This happens to be my favorite. Get a nice look at that. The PDX-1. It's a fly. That's not a bee. She thought it was a bee. It is a bee. All right. It's not a killer bee. It's okay. Well, it is a bee.
I told you.
Let's keep it rolling. I got him.
Don't get.
Look,
It's
I
gonna
really
sting
know.
you.
Zoom in on that puppy. Let's keep it live.
You smacked it?
Yeah, look. We had a swarm of bees. I'm sorry to go off camera here, but it just happened. We had a swarm of bees in our attic. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Right?
I sure do.
Tens of, thousands of them. Oh, that's another story. That's a cool story of that. I think I have video footage. I do have video footage of it. When the guy with the white, he came in the hazmat suit and all that, and went up in the attic and sprayed them all, and they all came flying out at once. All right, back on track. Okay. Winchester PDX-1, 12 gauge. This comes with a 1-ounce rifled slug plus double-aught buck, 3 pellets. Now double-aught's about a 9mm. So you got 3 9mm and some huge 1-ounce ball. So that's one potent round there. That's shell. Now what else do I have here? Triple-aught buck. Remington Magnum buckshot. Why would I want to put triple-aught buck? Well, why would I want to hit somebody with 10, approximately 40 calibers all at once? Well, because I want to save my life and save my family. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll start with 2 of these, birdshot, 2 of these, and if I'm down to my last 2 or 3 rounds, sorry buddy, I'm down to my triple-aught buck, night's out. Even though those first couple would have probably put them out anyway. What's this here? The Sabot slugs, I spoke about these. All right, make sure that your gun can handle Sabot slugs, your shotgun. And this is not a lesson on barreling and things like that. And just make sure it's rifled properly, I should say. Make sure it's rifled properly. Now, what's your opinion? This is what I like. To me, this is a sweet package. And like I said, if you go to Remington's website, you go to 870 and you research it and look for this configuration of the stock, because you got both in one. You got the pistol grip, and you got the stock, and you got the rubber on the back, and you have no issues with aiming. No issues with recoil hurting you and injuring you. They make some that are tactical versions, which are really the best case scenario, but they're pricey. I think they're like $600, $700, $800 for a shotgun. But you can put scopes and things like that on it. That's for the really high-tech dudes. I hate to quote prices because I even forget what I paid for this. That's my concept of this video. Please give me your intake. I think it's really important. Pistol grip, which was designed for riots, or a stock shotgun, and then how would you put the ammo in it? How would you keep it loaded? And would you keep one in the chamber, by the way, at home? Should you have to spend the time of cocking it? Yeah? Do you want to do that? I keep it fully loaded, by the way. All my guns are always hot. Otherwise, that nanosecond you might die. Anyway, that's my 2 cents tonight. Thank you for all the kindness. Checking out. Bye-bye.